What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the, let's fix this. We're currently in the process of trying to find somewhere to live, and today we're doing like a big open house day, and I thought I'd do like a weekend in my life and show the normal stuff over the weekend, but also just show the open houses we're going to, and we just pulled up at our first one, so we're gonna go check this one out. This is like our only open house we're going to that's a fully new build, new construction, brand new, so it's probably gonna be the nicest one we see, and not really like our preferred area, but we at least wanted to try it out. So we're gonna see how we like it. And there's a lot of new development in this area, but there's just not a lot close that we would typically do, like our typical gyms and exercise places and our grocery stores and stuff. I was like, what am I trying to say? So let's go check out this first one. Happy house hunting.
Wish us some luck.
Yeah, wish us luck. So when you first walked into this unit, it was kind of a very separate floor plan and living situation. You had a garage and washer dryer on the left when you walked in, and you had 2 bedrooms downstairs with good sized closets, and they both had built-ins, and this one had like access to the small little backyard. Wasn't much of a yard at all, but at least it was something. And then a little connecting bathroom, lots of counter space, really nice shower. Really a good sized bathroom overall, and it connected to another small little room. And I just really did like the kind of separated living situation where you have like the main suite is upstairs and then everything else is downstairs. Upstairs, the kitchen was beautiful, living room was beautiful, eating space was beautiful. Really high ceilings, tons of natural light. We went in another unit that wasn't as bright as this one, so we knew that facing a certain way we'd like it. Had a little half bath. We really liked the appliances that came with it, and the master was really nice. I felt like it was just like very well set up for the type of furniture you have in a master. Had a really good sized deep closet, and I really liked it, and that it was off of like the living room and everything, so like everything we would do would be on one floor. The bathroom was really nice. Loved all the counter space. I loved that the toilet was separate and that there's like a nice, really nice tub and a really pretty shower with great finishes, but ultimately the parking just wouldn't have worked out here, unfortunately, because we really did like it. So much later, it's 9:30 almost, and we went to our singular open house. So we originally had plans to go to 4 or 3, I don't remember, but we went to that first one and y'all saw it, and we originally were gonna go to some afterwards, but we're actually gonna see a couple of other properties just like on our own with the realtor that we are using. Tomorrow we're seeing 6 tomorrow, I think, so tomorrow will be a lot more eventful than today.
I thought it was only like 4.
There's 5. Well, there's like 6, but like 3 of them are like literally in a similar area. We actually ended up at that first open house we were there for a really long time for it being an open house, and we really liked it. Like, my only complaints was kind of just like the parking situation. There's
guest parking,
but it had really high ceilings like in the living room and in the kitchen, and it was a really open concept, so like if you were in the kitchen you could talk to somebody in the living room, which like I like that, and I also don't like it, but because it kind of like feels like how this is, but I liked it in the home because it was just very open, and it had really great lighting, kind of like in all rooms really. We really liked that they have the gas stove in there. We would have had to get like a fridge for it, and
a wine fridge.
It does have a wine fridge, and then all their cabinets and stuff are soft closing, which was really nice because that's like something we have in this apartment that we haven't always had, but now we're like used to it.
I think we would have to get one.
Get what?
A wine fridge.
He said that we would probably be able to negotiate it, but the fridge we couldn't. That's what he said to the other people. We're just kind of having to decide. Our biggest trade-off is location at this point.
It's not that big of a deal. We don't happen to go out very often.
And it's not even going out. It's like the grocery store and stuff. Like everything is just a little bit farther than what we're used to. This would be like you're going a minimum of 15 minutes to get anywhere, if that makes sense. So you're going to be adding a lot more time into your day by just being in the car, like to do your everyday things, like, or not, like little things like that. And then like the grocery store, like it would take a minimum of like 15 minutes. It's just a really big trade-off, but it sucks because we can get like a freestanding single family home with like brand new build and everything and tons of space, and you know, not really have any like complaints about it. except for the location, for the same price as what you get like everywhere else we're looking location wise, but they're, you know, 30 years old, 4-year-old, 50-year-old homes, which is no big deal, but you have to start thinking that it's going to take, not 100, but you have to start thinking that some things are going to like be expensive. Like we want to know like when was AC last replaced, like things like that, and not as modern places, which we're fine with. We don't need the most ultra modern place. We get that. We get that we're probably going to be having to, you know, not have as nice of a place that we've been blessed to have here. Totally fine with. It's just, it sucks like realizing like what the trade-off is, but that's just life economics for you. So we were supposed to go to a second open house, and we got there and we called to figure out where to park because it was a condo, and they were like, actually the open house is canceled, like it's not on the market anymore. So that was kind of a bummer because I was like really excited to see that one.
Yeah, that one would have been,
it would have been really
nice.
Really convenient, really good. We went to dinner and been hanging out. I came back and recorded my podcast, and we're about to watch an episode of Virgin River. We've got some pretzels and chocolate hummus, maybe 2 because it's still early. But we've got a busy day of looking at stuff tomorrow, so we'll catch up with y'all then and show you everywhere we go tomorrow. Morning everyone, it's the next day. I just got done with spin, so that's why I look gross. I am so excited to wash my hair today. But I just went to spin and it was really great. I was so conflicted last night. I was like, do I want to go to spin in the morning or do I want to take Ella on a walk? But it was so humid this morning just from all the rain that we've gotten the past few days. I was like, a walk would feel miserable no matter how early I went. And I just like kind of felt like going to spin and getting more energy out. So I'm glad I did that. Went to Dunkin' after, got a nice coffee with 2 pumps of pumpkin and oat milk. And this redeemed itself after my Dunkin' catastrophe the other day in my last vlog. If y'all watched my last vlog, I went and got the pumpkin cream like cold foam cold brew from Dunkin'. And it was so beyond terrible that I couldn't even drink it. This is better. I just don't think I'll be getting that from that Dunkin' because every time I've gone to that Dunkin' and I've gotten a cold foam drink, the cold foam is just really not great. So the Dunkin' that's like in the Heights does better with it, I feel like. So I don't know. But I'm at the one and only Trader Joe's. I'm so excited. I haven't been here in so long, like literally so long. It's been like 5 or 6 weeks probably since I've come to Trader Joe's. So I'm excited, but I'm putting on my t-shirt. This is also from my Nuuly. I never showed you all my outfit yesterday, so let me put a picture of that on screen right now. I loved my outfit for going to look at the open houses and everything yesterday. So the top was from Lulu's. It's old, but I'm sure they still sell it because it's just like a basic. I was wearing my coconut milk Dunk Lows, and then my green pants, they were like these cargo pants, but they were really comfy, but they're like kind of like low to mid-rise. And I'm kind of learning that like sometimes mid-rise stuff is actually more flattering on me because of where it sits on my hips versus completely cutting my hips off. Some mid-rise stuff I'm okay with, some I'm not. The issue is like I have to get okay with like my stomach kind of like being more out, but I try to wear like longer shirts because of that, if that makes sense. I love the outfit, and the pants from Anthropologie, but they were through my Nuuly order, and the shirt I'm wearing today is from my Nuuly order. So cute little Palm Springs shirt I wore in my last vlog too, and then my Story tights that I love so much, and I just wore my white Lululemon ribbed energy bra. Let's go in. Hi, back home. Ignore the mess behind me, but I just went in Trader Joe's, as y'all know. I have to get flowers. I normally don't get them because we just end up like getting gnats when we have fresh flowers. I guess they like come through drains or whatever, and they like smell the flowers and just want to like hang out with them. I don't know, but it's always really annoying, so we never buy fresh flowers, and I always have like a fake arrangement. I like haven't wanted to get any of my fall stuff out. Like I wanted to this week, but I realized that I would probably be packing it. But at the same time, if I wait until we move into a new place, it's gonna be like late October. But I like to have it out for a long time. So I don't know. I have like a little pumpkin over there that I got from the Target dollar section, but that's it. But anyways, I got these beautiful, soaking up the last little bit of the summer vibe since it is still hot as hell here. These are like really colorful baby's breath. I know they're definitely not naturally like this probably. It looks like they just like dyed them. I don't really know. A florist could let me know. I don't even know if they're actually baby's breath. No, they're called Unicorn Gypsophilia or Gypsophila. never heard of that. And then I got the big bunch of mums, and I got this purple color. I'm gonna like layer them and put them in a vase. 2 bags of the rosemary croissant croutons. They're so good. These dark chocolate almond butter pretzel nuggets are amazing. We keep them in the fridge, and I love to have like a little handful after dinner. Some plantain crisps and the multi-grain pita bite crackers. I haven't had these specific ones, but they look like really toasty, so I'm excited to try those. So excited to have these again. The truffle Marcona almonds. They're literally to die for. Like, please go try them if you have not yet. I love them so much, and we haven't had them in so long, and I've just been thinking about them. I got Griffin some jalapeno chopsticks. I don't eat them, but I know he likes them. I got some coconut aminos because I know we are out, and like, I hate when I'm out of them because I like, once every few months, I'll make something with coconut aminos in it, and I'll realize I don't have them, and I'm like, crap. And that's what happened to me like a few weeks ago. So 2 bags of just mango slices. 1 thing of cold brew, because I'm pretty sure we still have like 2 in the fridge, but I think they're frozen because they're sitting by our like icebox thing. So yeah. And then I got a singular peach. I have 1 more I need to eat, but I'll probably eat that today. 2 of the oat milk creamers because we're almost out. But I'm gonna put all this away. I'm gonna get this floral arrangement set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower and wash my hair and everything so that it has time to dry before we go look at the rest of the houses today. Outfit. This jumpsuit's from Urban Outfitters, but it's from ThredUp, the like thrift online place or whatever. So definitely check there if you want anything like that, because it's a lot cheaper. Purse is also Urban Outfitters, but I actually bought it a while ago. And my shoes are Target that I got on sale for like $9 when Target did their big sale, so we love that. And I'm gonna bring my water, some trail mix for the road. We're gonna go see a bunch more places. So we love this first one a lot. It was an older place, but it was updated and very well maintained. It had a really cute fireplace, a very open concept living situation, the most phenomenal natural lighting. Really loved the built-in shelves and stuff as well, and it had a little half bath downstairs. The kitchen was really cute and a good size, and it had a little washer and dryer set up off of the kitchen, as well as a porch, back patio area with a detached garage and a little eating area. And then upstairs there was this really cool little loft, but we knew Ella could get through the railing, so we didn't love that. And then this was the only full bathroom, and it was a little tight, and it was the master bath, but we did like it. And the master bedroom had these doors that like opened up where you could overlook the living room, so it was kind of interesting. And ultimately we would have had to act really fast on this one, and we weren't ready to do so. This next one, when you walked in, immediately had a small little half bath, and I will say this one was a bit darker, and they had it staged, so this wasn't like somebody else's furniture, but it was a nice little cozy living room, and it had a little backyard area and a very open loft style setup, kind of like the last one did. And it was very cozy, and the kitchen was moderately updated, and I thought it was cute, and it reminded me of like somewhere else I've lived. And the upstairs was really open. I liked that a lot. And the master bathroom was actually really nicely set up. I love that there were separate sinks, a really large shower. It was an elderly person that had lived here, so a lot of this was accommodated for that. A pretty nice sized closet, and there was a second bedroom, which I didn't show because it was like pretty small and it smelled kind of funny. But the master room was like actually everything to me. I loved the huge doors and open entrance. It had a balcony and a little sitting area, and it was the cutest thing ever. It was my favorite master I've seen. Not gonna lie, I had high hopes for this one. Absolutely loved this whole wall being a window and the outside sitting area. The living and dining space was so tight though, I didn't really get a good video clip of it, but you can kind of see here. The kitchen was pretty small, and it was just kind of dark overall because of the area it was in, but definitely like no counter space in the kitchen. There was a little half bath right off the kitchen though, which was nice. And then going upstairs, the master room was just in a weird shape to where we didn't know how our furniture would fit. The master bathroom was nice, but there was no closet in this room, not a single one. There was only one closet in the whole place, and it was in this tiny room. So this was just kind of an automatic no, and it didn't really work out. This one wasn't bad, but we ultimately decided it was just too dark and too tight for what we need. And they did a really good job updating the kitchen. There was lots of storage, which we loved. But the living space was pretty small. And then this bathroom was really strange. The shower was like way too small. It was shorter than Griffin. But then it had 2 sinks and 2 toilets. But they were separated by a pocket door. Very bizarre. But it wasn't bad. I liked the lighting and stuff in there. Then there was a master room and there was another small little office room. And the master was a good size closet and everything. There was a balcony as well, but just ultimately wasn't it for us. All right, guys, we're home. We stopped at Whole Foods and got like a few things for dinner because I'm an idiot and I realized that when I went to Trader Joe's earlier, I forgot to get stuff for dinner. I meant to get like salmon and potatoes and stuff, and I literally completely forgot because I went in there without a list, and it was right after spin. I hadn't really drank all of my coffee yet, or much of it, so I'm blaming it on that. But we went in Whole Foods and I'm so excited. We went to the one in Post Oak because that's just like where we were, and I'm so excited. I've been wanting to try this Coconut Cult probiotic yogurt since probably 2019. I've never seen it in store, and I never wanted to like get it online because you have to buy like a lot of it, but I wanted to try it first. But I got the mangoes and cream one of those, and they're expensive, but I've literally wanted to try it for 3 years, so I'm so excited. I got 3 poppies. I got the watermelon, raspberry rosé, and strawberry lemon, which I'm excited about because I've only tried one other poppy before. I got the kava lemon herb tahini because this is basically like what I like to eat with a lot of like the lunch bowls I make, and then this will be really good like with the salmon tonight too. And then I got this little thing of cheese. They have like the $4 and under little basket because like I never like to buy big blocks of cheese because we never really finish them, but this is perfect to snack on with crackers. It's the 3 chili pepper Gouda, and got some salmon for dinner tonight and some green beans for a side, just so I don't have to like cook a ton of stuff. Some baby potatoes to make with them, and then I forgot this trail mix. So that's everything from Whole Foods. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I've got so much done earlier right before we left to go tour everything. I was able to get my podcast uploaded and scheduled. I exported my video, so I'm gonna get the rest of that scheduled and like all the links done and stuff for that, and make the thumbnail so I don't have to worry about it this week, and go ahead and schedule it. And then I got all of the documents I needed submitted for the mortgage loan like application and everything. So it's exciting because we should be hearing back about that soon. And yeah, feeling good, a little bit more optimistic after today. And we're gonna go look at one more place tomorrow evening. So I'm looking forward to that too. But I'm gonna put all this away and take Ella on a walk, and then probably just hang out until dinner. Y'all, just got the pre-approval letter, which is so crazy to say out loud. I am just utterly in shock at like how fast this process has been, because we quite literally toured our first place a week ago from tomorrow, and tomorrow we're seeing 2 places, and today we got our pre-approval letter, which is really exciting. And basically, if you're like wondering what the process is like, I know nothing about it because this is like first time doing anything. Basically, I just kind of like thought of what we pay in rent here and kind of just like figured out what an equivalent like mortgage would look like. Tried to like think like, okay, realistically, what are we wanting to pay? Because obviously rent is it includes everything for us except for electric. So I have to factor in the fact that we will be paying probably more money for electric and like a home in a larger place, and obviously cable, Wi-Fi, water, and any HOAs if applicable, that kind of thing. Keep all of that in mind and think of like what I would want the estimated like mortgage with just like the principal and interest to be. So that's kind of how I figured out like how much to put for the pre-approval amount, like because you like say like what you're looking, like what price you're looking to buy and like the term you're looking for your loan. And then you have to like submit a lot of documents and stuff, and a big tip I have for that is to just be really organized with all of your documents, like with your tax returns and your proof of income and like stuff like that. And it's definitely especially more complicated if you're somebody who has an independent contractor type of job, like being a content creator. You get a ton of 1099s, and for my 2020 tax year, I got some digitally and I got some over mail, and I pretty much get all of them digitally now. So when I was looking for my 2020 1099s, I was like, I don't have all of them, and I had to like, you know, contact people to like make sure I could get them and everything. I do have all of my stuff organized somewhere, but I think because some of them went to my parents' house, I think some of them are at my parents' house from 2020. 2021, I was very organized, so definitely that made things a lot easier. It's definitely really important to have your pre-approval letter like when you're putting in an offer somewhere, and we really liked one of the places today, and we really just love it a lot, but I still want to see other places just because I feel like there's more out there. I'm trying to be more conservative with the purchase price of the home, not really trying to go to the top of like our budgets, like combined, like not really looking to stretch that at all. We're actually trying to like live within our means quite a bit. Though owning a home is a lot more expensive with general maintenance and upkeep, so I want to keep that in mind, and I also just want to keep my other savings goals and future goals in mind and just be able to save a lot of money, honestly. I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you, because like this literally wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you all, because I'm so grateful to be in a position where I'm able to save so much money because of having 2 jobs, and like I wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for you all sitting here watching my videos. So I literally cannot express enough gratitude for every single one of you, because every single one of you does contribute to that, even though if it doesn't feel like it, you are. So I seriously appreciate it so much, and I'm just so thankful to God for all he's provided and just for where I'm at right now, because I never would have thought, if you would have told me like 2 years ago, a year ago, even 5 years ago, I would have like never believed you that like it would be purchasing something rather than renting at this time of my life. So I'm just really trying to express as much gratitude as possible, because I know how big of a deal it is, and I also know that I'm also trying to just express gratitude for where I'm at right now. Like I am finding myself already getting nostalgic for my apartment here, because it's just so lovely and it's been great and I love it. And there's certain things that I definitely don't like about it, but there is a lot that I do love about it. So really just trying to soak up the last bit of time here and really like keep all of these memories and like this place like close to heart, because I am gonna miss a lot of aspects of it and everything, and it's just been a good first little place for being in Houston. So I've been really grateful for it. But yeah, thank you guys a million. I'm gonna start dinner here shortly, but I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit and try and just rest and not do anything. I just ran the vacuum across the floors because my hair was everywhere, and I finished hanging up some clothes, so just kind of got all the chores done that I wanted to, and gonna chill out now with little Ella, who I gave a bath to earlier, and she smells so nice now, and she's nice and clean. Okay, getting dinner ready now. I just cut up some baby potatoes and going to put these in at 400 for air fryer for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna move them around and then add the salmon in for the last 10-ish minutes, maybe 15 depending on how long it takes. But I just did salt, garlic powder, and smoked paprika and kind of like moved it all around, and I have a little bit of avocado oil on them. So we're gonna get those in now and then throw in the salmon later. And the salmon, I did basically the same thing, just some avocado oil. I did the juice of half of a lemon over both of them. And then I also did smoked paprika, garlic powder, and then I did onion salt from Trader Joe's. And then I used some of this seasoning, which is really good. I just feel like it gives a lot of flavor, and I feel like the combination of all of that with the lemon juice, it's just like a really good savory flavor. So I really like this combination for salmon. Hi guys, I am about to go to bed. We just watched a few episodes of Virgin River, and I talked to my parents on the phone for a little bit earlier, but it's like 10, so definitely getting kind of tired and ready for bed. Probably gonna like read a little bit before going to sleep, but I wanted to go ahead and end off today's vlog. I'm not gonna carry it through this work week just because it's probably gonna be a busy week for me, so I don't think I'm gonna vlog at all this week just because I've been vlogging every day for like a while. I don't get too repetitive, but I am going to record the 2 places we see tomorrow, and I'll just stick them in the next vlog to keep y'all in the loop about everything. But thank you so much for watching today's vlog and tagging along the journey that we're on. And once again, I can't express enough gratitude for all of you for supporting me, and I hope you all have a wonderful day when you're watching this. And be sure to check out my podcast, In Bloom Podcast. It's available everywhere. It's always in the description box, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and check out my social media, which is always linked down below. And I'll see y'all at my next vlog.